Hi everyone, welcome back to my Devlog series, where I document the development of my indie 2D isometric strategy game, Sublunar. A game where you want to help one of the factions achieve dominance in a region by performing missions and strategic upgrades, while subsiding revolts and fending off bandit attacks. Leading up to the release, which is about a month away, I'm doing a lot of playtesting and bug fixing, and I want to show the game off today. So let's do a let's play, and you will hopefully get some better understanding what the game is about. I'm going to go into new game, and here you can see that I already unlocked a couple of maps. Some are still to be unlocked, but I wanted to start with this map because all the different game mechanics has been unlocked so far. They are gradually introduced not to overwhelm the initial player, and tutorials will explain all the game concepts. So when we play this, maybe it's going to be a little bit overwhelming if you haven't seen the game before, but hopefully as you have played the maps before this, you will understand the concepts better. So this map is called the Nina Orbital Colony. It contains these three factions, which all have 2 settlements each. The goal is to convert every settlement into one faction. So let's start. Here is the setup screen. So first you can pick your name, and then you pick your alignment. So these are the 3 factions that are available in the region. And the different factions have different unique upgrades that you can choose from. This one, the Ministry, has the slowing down time, rest has postponed revolts, and syndicates has investments. And for this let's play, I'm going to choose the Ministry. Let's start. And now we are traveling to the settlement with your faction in mind. So let's introduce some of the concepts if you haven't seen any of my previous devlogs. So here in the top you have the current orbits and your cash. These 2 progress bar indicates when the next bandit attack will happen and when the next revolt will happen. And the color here also indicates that it's the Ministry that is going to be revolting. Down here it's my player informations. This is my name, this is my faction, and here is my level. And otherwise you have your mini-map here and your inventory and your missions, which is empty right now. If you have a look around in the map to begin with, you can see the 6 settlements and they aligning with one of the factions. And you can see also that the Ministry has a connected faction, meaning that they have 1 bar higher strength, which will come into play later, as when you perform a mission, it only takes away 1 strength of a settlement in order to convert it. All these settlements into our faction, and we're doing this by performing missions. So let's enter the army. Here we have some jobs we can perform. Jobs are a mechanic for gaining experience and making your crew more proficient in a specific mission category and gaining money. And here is the upgrade, and here's the specific upgrade for the Ministry that we talked about, slowing down time. So let's see what missions are available. So these are the current missions. Both are transportations and converts from syndicate to Ministry. I can filter this type to see if there is any good crew in this settlement that can be used for this. So let's go with that. Now I can also pick up this crew, and I'm going to want to grab another crew for this mission, I bet. So now I have 2 crew that is going to be used to execute this mission. I can head over to Syndicate Settlement in order to convert it. And I think I'm going to choose this one as we have a connection to that city and it will only increase the strength of my settlement. So let's do that. And now we execute it. Here's the thing, we could use both to fill out the puzzle, but we are completing the mission with just one crew. All the crew you use during a mission will take a cut from the mission score. That's why I only want to use one crew in this instance. If I would use both here, they would both have taken a cut from the mission score. Now we have completed this mission, and like this is indicated, we have converted it from the syndicate to the mission, and now it's actually had an extra bar since we have connected it with my previous settlement. Now we have some money, so I actually want to slow down time, and this upgrade is useful because it takes slower time to go up in orbits, which is very beneficial for every time you travel, the time proceeds, and it's also closer to the next attack and revolt takes place. Now let's continue. Now we want to convert the next. We can pick up this, which converts a resistance. See if any of our crew is good at it. They are. And we can also see that this NPC knows transportation. We can ask him about this mission to understand what this unknown puzzle is going to be about. And he tells us that it's going to be a transportation with 2 crew, which is similar to the previous mission we did. We actually picked the most easiest faction in this particular map since we started with these 2 connected cities. If you were any other faction, you would actually have to perform 2 missions in order to lower this settlement to yours. But let's continue. So let's pick this. So let's perform. Again, we achieved by just using 1 crew, so let's continue with that. And we can see his health has drained a bit, and with the level up, we actually gained a health kit here. Sorry, I clicked on that too quickly, but we gained a level up. And with that level up, we added another slot in our inventory, and we got the health kit. And I'm actually going to use it immediately to get this guy up to full health again. And now we can see we converted this to our faction, and we are in good way to finish this map. Like I said, sometimes it's more difficult than others. Let's see if we have any other missions we can do. Here's an assault mission, and here we actually see that there are no good crew with assaults. Also, now since we gained a level, gears are now available. So puzzles can now include gears, which we can probably find out if we ask him. Yeah, so this puzzle requires 1 crew and 1 gear. So we would probably not achieve this mission with just this crew. I'm going to pick up a gear just for this particular assault, and also in preparation if we're going to be bandit attacked eventually. And I know this guy isn't good at assaults, but let's pick him anyway. Now, I was going to show you how jobs work with having a crew that can gain proficiency in assault, but now none of these jobs are assault specific. Let's actually try to find a job that is type assault, so we can increase the proficiency of our crew to be more assault driven. Here we find a job that will make all our crew proficient in assault, and we will also get this amount of cash, and all our crew will gain this much experience. And it will take 1 orbit, so probably we're going to be attacked before we are back, but let's execute that job. And on the way we can probably, we can find some treasures along the way. Now we completed the job. The job isn't difficult gameplay wise, it's just a consideration for your time. And now we gained another level, we gained another inventory slot, and we gained a level up, power up. Yeah, let's pick up these. These are treasures, I call them. They are scattered around the map whilst you're doing the job. So you can gain some additional cash. It's not much, about 100 credits or something. So now we are back in the settlement. We still haven't been attacked. We see that revolts are close to happen from the syndicate. But let's perform this mission in resistant settlement. So let's go over here. Now you can see that I picked a crew that was bad at assault, and now he's good at it. So we managed to increase his proficiency in it. And now we execute this mission. So we need a crew. Maybe we can do it. Yeah, we can do it with one crew. Since this mission is only a level 2, we have a level 3 guy. Yeah, so we don't need a gear for this mission to succeed. And we gain some experience. We can see that we turned it. And now we prepare for converting the last one. Let's see. So here we can see that now the puzzles have become a little bit more difficult, since now we are going to have to perform 2 puzzles in order to finish this mission. And both of these might not be this mission type. So we have to find that out too. So let's see if we have any crew that on our team that is good at infiltration versus transportation. I think transportation we might be better at. Not really. And we need 3 crews for that, as you can see. So I think I will pick this infiltration mission instead. And I'll filter out infiltration and see that this staff can tell us something about infiltration. And he tells us one of the puzzles is going to require 1 crew and 1 weapon. And weapon is something that was unlocked by us gaining 3rd level. So now the puzzles will become even more difficult. We still don't know about the last puzzle though. And we probably want to know that, since it doesn't necessarily need to be infiltration. But let's pick up, let's use our level up. Let's increase this guy so he is even better at infiltration. And let's pick up this weapon. Let's go to Syndicate over here. And now a revolt has started. So we haven't seen this yet, but now we can see a Syndicate revolt is starting in Silent Citadel. We can see that we are not too worried, because it's only going to lower 1 strength from our ministry. So even if this revolt would go through, it will only take away 1 strength. A revolt doesn't take place immediately. You have 2 orbits in order to get to the town and subside the revolt. So you can still stop it, but we're not too worried. Now we enter the town. There's still a location here that is aligning with our faction. So we can go there and talk to the staff. Let's see if he knows. He does, and it was actually correct that it wasn't of infiltration type, but hostage rescue. So we need to check that we have a good crew for that as well. And we can see that these 2 are actually good. It doesn't require a weapon, but at least the gear is good for hostage rescue. And none of these are good, but I'm pretty confident that we don't need a good one, since we have this one to back us up. So let's actually get this over with and try to finish this game. And execute, which is the infiltration. So let's pick one. And he's finishing this all by himself. I can actually show you what it will look like, and we will also gain a little bit more experience as well. We leveled up here, gain some more inventory slots and such. Now we proceed to the next puzzle, and it said that we were going to use the energy shield, And now we need a crew to go along with it since this has this requirement. And we can probably pick this guy and execute. We are all good. And we won. And in pretty good time. Yeah, so that's game 1. Let's go back to the main menu. We can see that we unlocked the next map, and we can see that we got a new badge on the map which indicates the score. So you can always replay it and try to beat that score. And also replay it as Resistance or Syndicate. You can probably understand how it can become more difficult as the map increases in size. There are more settlements in the maps and such. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of my indie game. And if you have any feedback, you can leave that in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this look at the game. And the game is available on Steam if you would like to wishlist it. And like I said, I aim for a release in early December. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week.